Roblox was launched on September 2006. That date matters more than people think. Not because it changed the gaming industry overnight, but because it quietly created a space that would grow alongside an entire generation. A space that didn't demand perfection, didn't demand realism, and didn't demand that you already know who you are. When Roblox began, it wasn't impressive by modern standards. It was blocks, physics, basic scripting, and crude avatars. No one logged in thinking about graphics quality or frame rates. You logged in because it let you do something most platforms didn't: build, fail, rebuild, and share it with others instantly. Roblox wasn't a finished product. It was an experiment. And so were we. As a kid, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand platforms, communities, or long-term impact. I just knew that inside this blocky world, I had freedom. Freedom to mess up, freedom to try again, freedom to be anonymous and still feel seen. You could be anyone. You could role-play a life you didn't have yet. You could run businesses, fight disasters, escape monsters, or just stand around talking to strangers who somehow felt closer than people you saw every day. Time moved differently back then. Hours disappeared without warning. You didn't measure days by productivity, you measured them by how much fun you had. Logging off felt optional. Sleep felt negotiable. The future felt distant and abstract. Roblox kept updating. Slowly at first, new tools, new features, better systems. The logo changed. The interface evolved. The games became more complex. Developers started pushing limits. Things that once felt impossible inside Roblox became normal. Entire genres were born, communities formed, cultures emerged inside games. At the same time, real life began tightening its grip. School became serious. Grades started defining worth. Comparisons became unavoidable. You weren't just learning anymore, you were competing. People asked what you wanted to become before you even understood who you were. Pressure replaced curiosity. Fear replaced excitement. Roblox sessions became shorter, less frequent. Sometimes weeks passed without logging in. Friends who used to be online every day stopped appearing. Some accounts went inactive forever. No goodbye messages, no final words, just silence. That's how childhood ends for most people, not with a dramatic moment, but with quiet absence. Years passed. Responsibilities stacked up. Mistakes became heavier. Decisions carried consequences that didn't disappear after a reset. You started understanding things you wish you didn't have to understand so early. Disappointment, burnout, self-doubt, the uncomfortable realization that effort doesn't always guarantee results. Meanwhile, Roblox kept going. By the time we reached the 2020s, Roblox was no longer something you could dismiss as just a kid's game. It had become a massive platform, millions of concurrent users, developers earning real income, events with real brands, virtual concerts, voice chat, advanced engines, entire companies built inside a system that started with simple blocks. Roblox adapted, constantly, relentlessly. And that's important, because a lot of people didn't. Now it's the end of 2025. Roblox is nearly 20 years old, and I'm 24. That age hits differently. It's old enough to be expected to have direction, but young enough to still feel lost. You're supposed to know what you're doing. You're supposed to have momentum. And if you don't, people don't always say it, but you feel it. The judgment, the comparison, the silent pressure. So when people hear that I still play Roblox, they assume something is wrong. They assume I'm stuck. They assume I'm avoiding reality. They assume I'm refusing to grow up. They're wrong. When I play Roblox now, it doesn't feel like escape, it feels like reflection. I notice things I never cared about before. The design choices, the creativity, the effort behind games made by people younger than me, chasing ideas with the same excitement I once had. I see myself in them, not as I am now, but as I was. I don't log in to grind endlessly. I don't log in to prove anything. I log in because it reminds me that creation used to be enough, that curiosity used to be enough, that joy didn't need justification. Life today is heavy. Every choice feels permanent. Every mistake feels expensive. There are no clear instructions, no guaranteed paths. You can do everything right and still fail. That reality doesn't exist in Roblox, and that's not a weakness, that's its strength. In Roblox, failure teaches instead of punishes. You rebuild, you iterate, you improve. You don't carry the weight of past mistakes forever. You learn forward. That mindset sticks with you even outside the game. Roblox didn't teach me how to win, it taught me how to try again. That matters more than people realize. Because the older you get, the harder it becomes to start over. Ego gets involved, fear gets involved, pride gets involved. Roblox removes all of that. It lets you be bad at something without consequence. It lets you experiment without being judged. It lets you exist without pressure. At 24, those things are rare. Roblox is also a reminder of continuity. In a life where people leave, plans change, and certainty disappear, this one platform stayed. It didn't judge who I became. It didn't care how long I was gone. It didn't ask why I returned. It was just there. That's not nostalgia. That's stability. Roblox watched us grow up. It outlived trends. It outlived skepticism. It outlived the idea that creativity has an expiration date. It didn't demand that we abandon play to be considered mature. It simply evolved. And that's the lesson most people miss. Growing up doesn't mean killing the things that made you alive. It means carrying them forward in a different form. I don't play Roblox the same way I did as a kid. I play with awareness, with appreciation, with understanding of time and value. But I still play. Because imagination didn't expire when I turned 18, curiosity didn't vanish when responsibilities arrived, joy didn't become invalid just because life got serious. So yes, Roblox launched on September 1, 2006. It grew into something massive, complex, and enduring. And here I am at the end of 2025, 24 years old, still logging in. Not because I'm trapped in the past, but because I refuse to abandon the parts of myself that made the future possible in the first place.